hour and a half, I have suddenly gotten very, very sick. Um, I I had lunch, was my mistake. So I'll be fine. I just feel a little icky, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do the Fictionfolk Roundup. Nothing can stop me. All right. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Um, I don't have a script. I didn't prepare anything. I thought of this yesterday. So, hi. I'm Medivh. He, him pronouns. If you attended Khadgar's panel earlier, I am the useless partner that insisted I get a special thanks. I didn't help at all, and now I'm running my own. We are here to basically just talk about ourselves and each other and just talk about being fiction folk. I mean, again, I don't have anything prepared. This is just I want to talk to you guys. I want you guys to talk. I want us to have a good time. So, that being said, again, I have nothing planned. Let's talk. Um, who thinks they have the oldest source at the con? I think we have. I think I know the winner already, but let's see. What's the oldest one you got? Give me a year. All right. Can anyone beat 431 BC? Let's talk about oldest in this world, and then we will get into who is the oldest. How about that? Yeah, that's difficult to beat. Yeah, congratulations, Max. Negative points. All right. How about your uh whatever fiction folk identity you have, your fictomere? Whose do you think is chronologically in world the oldest? My age is complicated. I'm anywhere from 30 to 70. We have one vampire who is over 10,000. Our 10,000-year-old is the first vampire from the Vampire the Masquerade setting that Salot is from if you attended the AMA for the vampires. So, okay, I'm seeing lots of another 10,000. Any Fictomir. Kirluka, Salot is 6,000. The oldest we have is Seth, who's 10,000. Okay, Ronnie. Nice planet. Ooh, personification of a landmass. All right, sounds like our winners of oldest Fictomirs in world are planets and land masses and such, due to either being personifications of them or heart homes. Heart home wins, and Italia win. I thought about making really terrible MS Paint badges for this, but then I got sick. So I'm thinking if this goes really well, I might run it again next year. If I do, I will draw terrible little badges, and I promise they will be very ugly. Ronnie, once again, beautiful assistant. Uh, now I'm curious. I didn't have a plan for this. Who here thinks they have, like, the youngest, uh, fictomere? Like, we have a 7-year-old in the system who is a fictive. Is anyone younger than 7? Congratulations, Jude, for being 6 months old. Are you ever just created as an adult? Sometimes an adult is also a 6-month-old. Well, people won't stop joking that Goratrix is like a 3 or 4-year-old because that's when he showed up in the system, even though he's like 1,000 and something. That's a beautiful badge, Ronnie. Yeah. I knew this would be great. Congratulations on being 35. Let's see, what else do I want to ask? What else did I talk about? Oh, um, so does anyone here think or know that they either statistically or definitely have a double at the convention? Whatever that means to you. For anyone unfamiliar, a double is when someone else has the same fictomere as you. Yes, Anduin, we know you have a double because there's an Anduin that lives in my head, and we know that Sasha has a double that lives in your head. 11 people use a source as a last name. Hunter the Owl House. Sans Undertale. No, Hortense, I agree. Sometimes it's hard to find people from the same source material at all, and despite what's so interesting to me is despite being from World of Warcraft, Warcraft is very popular. There are, as far as I can tell, not a lot of Warcraft fiction folk out there. During Khadgar's panel, it was mentioned that most Warcraft players are normies, which is completely true. And during Atari's panel, it was talked about that it often has a lot to do with how transformative a fandom is, and brother, no one wants to get transformative with Warcraft except for like a fairly like medium small group of freaks, affectionate. And I'm multiple of them. I'm multiple freaks. System jokes. Kiloka, any other Toreador in the chat? We do have the Toreador Antediluvian. Does that count? There's a shockingly small amount of Fallout people, but all of them are Arcade Ganon. I'm sorry, you're just so shaped. Um, and I've seen some of this in the chat. Who thinks they absolutely do not have any source mates at the con? Just absolutely not. Um, we have a you're from VTM. I know you're from an AU, but VTM, Roshan, disqualified. I love disqualifying you. We have Caleb from the DOS shooter Blood that came out in 1997, and if anyone has ever met a source mate of his, I will eat my staff. I know. Who up here deliciousing their dungeons? Oh, this isn't an 18 plus panel. I can't see the joke I have for that. Redacted, redacted, redacted. Oh, wait, no, chat's going too fast. Starset Kintype here, it's a band. I love that band. Uh, don't have any kinfolk from it, unfortunately. But points. I know that one. I love someone very, very confidently saying me and someone else being like, we're both from Minecraft. Are you sure about that? Yeah, Ace, One Piece. Ooh. Adventure Quest Worlds. I feel like I've seen someone from that before, but I couldn't tell you where. Sorry, Kirluka, we're having a hard time pointing out Arakel to you because I'm having to run the panel. Okay, I'm loving the crowdsourced badges. This is actually better than anything I could have dreamed. If it's a franchise with multiple forms of media and the version I'm from specifically has elements of most of them but doesn't match any of them, does that count? If you want it to. I think many people can have the rarest. Everyone gets the badge if they can't find someone. Yeah. Well, it's because we're friends, Roshan, and I love making your life harder. Yes, we're doing most obscure, most least likely to have a double in chat. You fooled, I have several non-canon characters. I love all the sources I'm seeing. Many things I've never heard of, many things I have heard of and had never thought, I wonder if there's any fiction folk. Yeah, Papa, you can stop cringing at being Ben 10 now. People are from things you've never even heard of. Yeah, we don't cringe at sources here. Gently pat the part of you that cringes and set it down and leave it there. I love people finding source mates here. Abandon that cringe on the side of the road. Hey bro, I found your cringe and I'm sorry to say it's roadkill. Sometimes I forget that Knowles are from fiction. Knowles from my fiction. I can't keep up with chat is how you know I'm winning at panel. Oh my god, we've already been doing this for 20 minutes. It feels like it's been 3 minutes. Alright. New question. Who thinks that their, Fictomir is the most controversial? And if you say me, I wanna know what you are. Now, not how controversial the creator of your source is, but, like, you, or whatever it is that you have. IRL. Once upon a time, I accidentally nearly destroyed, um, basically everything in world, but I was possessed, so everyone, lets me get off scot-free. One time Varian yelled at his son a little too loud, and now everyone thinks he's abusive. So, you know how it is. Fandom is full of furries, they let it slide. Diamond Steven Universe, the pretty good claim to the crown. Ooh. Oh, the Steven Universe controversies on my dashboard. Banned from multiple kin Discord servers because people think your talent of being a leader makes you a Nazi? Jeez. Ooh, Catra. People are weird about Catra. Frankenstein's monster, that's a good one. Ooh, Gavin, I don't know. Cop? Ooh. I'm kidding. I love you, Gavin. Baby Voldemort. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's a really good one. Oh, Treehouse. I forgot about your Baby Voldemort briefly. I can see the crown to Baby Voldemort! Ollie has nothing on Baby Voldemort. Thomas Riddle, winner! Oh. Most problematic, we cancel you at dawn. Ooh, the slave cult's good. That's such an please don't take that out of context. No one quote that out of context, please. Damn it. Fuck. Uh, Ronnie, don't you quote me in another chat. I'm gonna get you. Well, we have to cancel Ronnie at dawn as well. Everyone's canceled. The Centaurus Festival's canceled. We're going to have to end it this evening. Just because of this conversation. I'm sure that has nothing to do with the fact that it was planned to end. Well, if everyone's canceled, I guess we can all hang out in canceled hell together. So we can keep going. I still think the slave cult isn't as good as Baby Voldemort. Just because. Okay, so I know it's usually pretty popular to dislike your source's creator or the company that made it, but now I'm wondering, does anyone like their source's creator? Is there any good left in the world? Because I'm from World of Warcraft. Blizzard Entertainment. We had a public booing of Blizzard Entertainment at Khadgar's panel, so there's okay, Toby Fox. Everyone likes Toby Fox. Are the creators of the World of Darkness decent? No. White Wolf. Ooh, I think White Wolf as an entity is gone at this point. I think Paradox ate them because they had. Ooh. Oh goodness, the chat is so fast. Would you kind of want to rob Sawyer's house and throw pool noodles at him? That doesn't mean I don't like him. I want to rob you, affectionate. Yeah, the original creator of Minecraft, Notch, is a problem. White Wolf deserved to get eaten completely. Oh god, I can't keep up with chat. We hate EA, but we're from The Sims. The original creator's a doll. Fantastic. Okay, I'm seeing lots of ambivalence. Mini controversy because she wrote a Homestuck fanfic with a depiction of abuse manipulation. Oh, brother. Some people are... Take a breath. Things can be in fic. I, I like Max because points, that's my boyfriend. You know what? I mean, I think everyone should be an OC and live with their creator who is nice and they like. Ooh. Mixed feelings. I'm seeing lots of mixed feelings in the chat. Do not be an OC and live with your creator. Nothing nice to say about J.K. Rowling. No kidding. Ooh. Lucifer from Has Been Hotel and an AU version of Crowley from Good Omens. Nothing going for me here in terms of good creators. Sorry to hear it. Toby Fox, the only good person left in the world. Got it. Tony Fox, you gotta you have to maintain. Maintain course. Don't do anything weird. Thank you. Okay, good. We do have some decent people in the world. Hooray. Faith in humanity potentially restored. Anne Rice. Oh. No. Sorry. If someone wants to make a likes your creator badge, feel free. I'm sure there's at least one person working on it. I wouldn't get too caught up worrying if the creator of something you enjoy is problematic, frankly. It's just kind of something you wince at. It's you could talk until you're blue in the face about enjoying things made by people you don't like. But, I'm not going to get into it. This isn't a discourse panel. Good. Oh. Alright, let me see. What else do we want to talk about? We've got a million options. Okay, new question. And this is an odd question. Creator, yay. Not this is a difficult question to ask because this implies that some sources aren't interesting, which isn't true. But and it isn't the most unusual, but like have you ever seen a fiction folk with a source that you thought was just very interesting that you'd never considered as spawning fiction folk before? Not most niche, but just most interesting, and it made you think. Any kind of From a short story in a school textbook. Like that, see? That's I want to know more about that. I want an essay about that. Humanized Tumblr. Interject the concept of Florida Man. That is interesting. Freddy Krueger. Book in school. A Halloween animatronic of a plague doctor. One-off YouTube short. You see what I mean? The part of why I wanted to run this panel was I wanted to just get a feeling for who's here, who have you known, what kinds of places do people come from, how do they feel about them? Because the width and breadth of sources and fiction folk and people from them is so incredible to me. I want to hear so much about all of your experiences. And it is so sad that even if everyone sat down and wrote an essay, I would never have enough time in my life to read them all. Everyone's experiences are so unique and interesting. The things you've seen, the places you're from. I love it. Representation of the back rooms, Fiber from Watership Down. Simpsons. Please talk about your fiction folk experiences. Please. Please. Write something. Feed the archivists. Ooh, the archivists want to keep your experiences so close. Random person's AO3 fanfic. Essay. Everyone's yelling essays. More essays. And if you are interested in talking to other fiction folk in a closed community where you can write all you want and don't have to worry about trolls or outside people getting in that haven't been approved, Goratrix runs a Fiction Kind Dream With, which is open for all fiction folk. I've just sent a link to it. You need to message us, basically, to get in. You can't just send a request silently, because we don't know anything about you. We need to have a way to verify that you're actual fiction folk, but we don't grill you. It's just a precaution to keep the trolls out. You can just shoot us a message and say you attended the panel. That'd be good enough. It's a great space. Lets you keep things on the down low without, just screaming into a void. I wish I could figure out how to use Dreamwidth. It's pretty easy. Lots of people know how to use it. I'm sure one of them would be happy to help you. If someone could dig up a guide on how to get started with Dreamwidth, that'd be fantastic. And see, as you're saying, you can DM me for help with getting started if you want. Rewrite character from a canceled video game that's good, I have to say. I want that badge for me. Number one weirdest little freak, that's me. There's something wrong with me. Six essays you need to finish editing to send to the Fiction Kind Dream With. Send them all. You don't even need to edit them. Doesn't matter. I will say the Dream With is slow paced. It's not speedy. It's something you post in and you comment in and you get the occasional comment. It's quiet. It's slow. Now, admittedly, part of that is because Goratrix was not able to manage it for a little while. Because we had to have surgery. But we're done with that now. We're good. By the way, PSA. If you need to get your wisdom teeth out and you are dragging your feet on it, don't. Get those suckers out. They are doing bad things to you and you have no idea. If you have your wisdom teeth in and you know they need to come out and you have neck pain, it's your wisdom teeth. I promise it's your wisdom teeth. Don't delay if you need to get them out. If you don't need to get them out, then good. I need to, but I'm broke. I'm so sorry. I felt targeted. It was. Oh, and in general, when you get surgery, however long you think it's going to take you to recover, wrong. 1 more week. Wow, Despler, that's so cool. I'm not jealous at all. Can you field a question? Sure. Does anyone else here have problems getting computers? Oh, I'm certain. I'm computer. Our very old vampires have had a hard time getting used to computers, yes. Except the ones that lived into the modern day, like Goratrix has no issues with computers. Because he lived from 1,000,000 years ago until now, so he just kind of watched them develop. Okay, I'm glad we're sharing teeth x-rays. Teeth, teeth, teeth. It's a beautiful world we live in. So everyone has a computer but you. No, Atari, we don't have computers. Um, oh, Varian for us struggles. He's a medieval king, and anything more complex than Discord vexes and frustrates him. Person here from ancient Rome who chooses not to front so he doesn't have to process the existence of cars. Do not blame him. Cars were quite a surprise for some of us. It's humiliating to being an android who sucks at computer. No, Jude. Let me see. Panel questions. Okay, I love the ideas for questions. Okay. I'm going to pick and choose these because we don't have time to do every single thing that people suggest. I'll loop back around to the other ones if I can. I love who can explain their timeline the funniest, worst way possible, a la describe a movie terribly. Give me it just a terrible description of where you're from. The less I can recognize it, the better. Everything explodes, the end. Fantastic. Oh, Project 2025. Ooh. Space bugs show up and I die. Then I come back and die again. I died, it didn't get better. Colonization went wrong in space, several no good, very bad days. Dragon puts baby puts dragons in mouth, everything ruined. Racism never wins. World's longest LARP convention. Makes up new slurs. Four red shirts made the oldest people on Earth almost get killed by demons. Participate in Kill Your Abuser Summer, not necessarily in that order. I was there, and you're right, that's a terrible description. I got fed into a door, then became the door and ate people. One person I ate locked my door, so I died. I have no idea what's going on. Congratulations. The amulet was cursed, but I kinda liked it. Transgender allegory. Woman fumbles MILF, child gets therapy. I didn't know this and we are engaged. Uh, Poppy suggested biggest death toll, which is pretty good. I think I'm up there in my system because I accidentally caused every war in World of Warcraft, except for the War of the Ancients, which I wasn't born yet for, but I caused all the other ones. Am I responsible for my army? You're responsible for your army if you feel like you're responsible. I know you destroyed a universe or two, Poppy, but hey, did you put it back? Did you unkill them? Maybe it doesn't count if you unkilled them. Did they get better? The Milky Way galaxy. I want to know who caused the greatest death toll without blowing up any planets. I do too. Zero, you gotta stop killing planets. We need to start Planet Killers Anonymous. I probably killed over 500 people. Tycho, aren't you like man with gun? Effectively, as opposed to some kind of superpowered beast? Okay, I want to give you a special award for number in the hundreds when you're man with gun. Because, you know, sometimes people have god powers. And sometimes they're just a guy. And the number scales are very different. What if my husband is a superpowered beast who rejects that to be a man with a gun? I think that's probably a kin type of some description. Man with gun? Handshake man with gun. I'm a cockroach with a rifle and a political opinion. Based. If I were alive longer, I'd kill many more people, but I was 6 months old. And this is why we do not give babies double flintlock pistols. What if from a video game where people respawn? Do those count as kills? Well, in the canon of the world, do they respawn, or is it just a video game mechanic? Poppy, I love worst parents. I am terrified of the answers we would get if I asked that. Let's move past worst parents, I think. I think that's too good. Whose Victor has died the most times? I do want to know that. Who keeps dying and coming back? Because I've died once and come back, which is an unusual number of times. 3 or 4 times. Link Legend of Zelda. Dude. Does it kind of get reincarnated as someone else in the same world? No, I think only if you come back as yourself. Infinite number. That's not good. They claim in a time loop, but I only remember dying once. Take that as you will. The Steven Universe poofing count as a kill. I would attribute that more kind of similar to a vampire's torpor. You're kind of being like knocked out, I would think. Are we okay? No. This chat must be insane for anyone not in the panel who is glancing in. Does each separate part of Frankenstein's monster count as a guy who died, or is the monster one guy who must die? I think it's one guy. Digimon are built to always respawn. That's true. No, Dessler, you're right. I love that every question gets a does it count if. Laughing at all the Danny Phantoms we know, none of them even managed to die right the first time. Well, some kids just don't get it. If you type it only halfway due to being lazy. They're in the thousands, jeez. Whose Victormere had the most unsatisfying end in Source? Ooh. That's a really good one. I am scared. Look out, everyone, spoilers for everything incoming right now. One of our guys died from food poisoning. Oh no. Worst and in source, Dessler. That's the question. Um, I died and got brought back, and then I appeared like twice, and then I think Blizzard forgot I existed. Varian got turned to dust, which was lame. And mean death or just last time they were seen. Either. I think either's fine. Oh no, Azure! My emotional support animal died and I got taken over by my abuser and nearly killed by him, and it's fixed by giving me a girlfriend. Ooh, that's hard to beat. I'm sorry. That's awful. I think I fell off a cliff. Ooh. You know, Dessler, I wish Forgotten by Blizzard was the fate of every single plot and character they create. Some of us... Forgotten is better. Oh. Oh, ooh. I have some fictive friends who wish they'd been forgotten. At least they can't mess me up for as long as they've forgotten that I exist. Eaten by space shrimps. That's not good. Ooh. Oh no. Sat on death row for 15 years and then was executed. That's no fun. Closing ceremonies start on the hour in 10 minutes, so I will probably wrap up a couple of minutes before that, so that we're not fighting for the panel stage. No, you did nothing wrong? That's fucked up. Let me see. Let's do one more. Oh, there are some good ones here, but I'm worried about some of them. Like, oh, this could really get into it. Your last hope if you don't give up the stage. The con just has to keep going forever. It can't end. Okay, last one. Worst fandom portrayal. You're fine in canon, but the fandom messes you up constantly. I was about to say, everyone's gonna have to compete with Arcade Ganon. They keep making my husband into a waifu. No. Oh god, people are horny for Enderman. They are? Oh dear. Stop making me date Craig Boone. Oh, who's doing that? That's really weird. The fandom butchered me so goddamn bad they took something that was explicitly stated to be non-canon and took it as absolute gospel. Ugh. Being called just a baby. Terrible. I don't like how people talk about courier sex. People are weird about courier sex. Chara Undertale. Ooh. Ooh. It's so bad I don't know anything about that character because of the fandom everything. He's not your fucking Wooby. He's a stand-in for the devil. He's a bad guy, and he knows. I think the worst fan of betrayals are the ones that took my personality, reduced it down to one single trait, and made me basically a crybaby or pretty boy, or just ignored my entire personality for shipping reasons. RDA bros. Ugh. Oh, not the RDA bros. The what, Poppy? I don't believe that those exist. I refuse, for my own sanity, what little is left. No, please. Light have mercy upon us all. Sanity in this economy. Isn't that the truth? Trade my sanity to buy eggs, haven't we all? Few minutes left, that's good. One more question. Okay, what's your one more question? No. You? Ah. I don't have another question. I didn't prepare. Oh, no, I do have one more question. Really quickly, next 2 minutes or so. What's your favorite thing you learned at this panel about your fellow audience members? Everyone is a felon. A lot of people have really weird victomiers. There's so much. There's so many people on Earth. People are planets. War crimes, murder, real have trauma. Fiction kind are always weirder than I expect, and I love it. Their editing skills are amazing. We're all just normal people by alter human standards. Everyone killed more people than me. Everyone needs a little murder in life. I'm not sure that's what we should be taking away from this, guys. Every victomy includes some element of pain. Completely true. I think everyone. Many of us have a planet exploding problem. We need Planet Destroyers Anonymous. We really do. Key tenets of fiction kind: murder and hating canon. Everyone needs to get over their fears of fake memories. Completely true. Everyone's so damn old. The way everyone here is so understanding and supportive is amazing. All right, and I think on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap up here so that there is a couple minutes for everyone to get a breather before the closing ceremonies start. Thank you all so much for coming to the Fictionfolk Roundup. I hope you had a good time. If you all like this, let me know. Maybe I'll do it again next year. This is